And how goes it?
It goes well. It goes very well. It's one Chicago day. It doesn't get any better. Your little tripod. Nice.
They're professional.
Yeah, very professional.
Well,
this is the average.
Where's your tripod?
Yeah, that's like. Can you just say your name when I play this back 2 weeks?
so Jay and Aaron
Yeah.
living together.
Yeah. Big news. Big news.
Exciting?
It's fun. It's fun to play. You know, it's fun that these characters aren't under Voight's thumb anymore.
Yeah.
That he's not trying to control their lives. And I think it's going to be good, especially this season. You know, they're going to play with Lindsay's father coming back to town, and he'll stir up some turmoil for a bit. And I think that she'll have to lean on Jay a lot in those situations, so it's nice that they're kind of domesticated right now.
Now, this cohabitating is not going to cause any problems that they're spending too much time together?
I don't know. I don't know if we'll play that out at some point. We'll see. You know, it's fun to not know as actors. We don't know what's going on in 2 scripts ahead, and everything is likely to change. You know, the producers, they get an idea, they see something, they hear something, they go, oh, this will be fun, let's play with this, you know, so who knows, that could happen, absolutely.
You guys are really good about trying to be accurate with the real police a lot of times.
Yeah.
Now, in this situation, is there any discussion about would a real police, like would 2
Live together?
detectives be able to, who work together, be able to do that?
We didn't talk about that. That was like, I think we took some liberties there as far as TV world goes, the drama world goes. You know, the Lindstedt shippers, it was too important to them, so we made it happen. You know, yeah.
That was all the shippers.
Yep.
Is Jay gonna have to step up with Antonio leaving? Like, does he become someone, a Voight's right-hand man kind of thing?
I don't know about right-hand man. I think Jay's always going to be in a little bit of conflict with Voight because I think that they treat their careers very differently. You know, they're both good cops, but they go about it in different ways. So I don't know that he'll be his right-hand man, but I think Jay will definitely step up and be more vocal and take the lead more often. I think that will happen for sure. At least I hope so. As an actor, that'll be fun to play. But it's sad. It's really weird that Sade is gone, and that, you know, it's one of those situations where the lines are blurred between art and life because the characters have worked with this guy for 4 years, and as actors we've worked with this guy for 4 years, and so the character misses him, but the actor does too, and I'm bummed to see him go. It's sad, you know, he's right next door, obviously, in a soundstage, and we'll do crossovers and stuff, but it's sad that he's not at his desk in the bullpen anymore.
The crossovers will be interesting then, because they may not be on the same side for some things.
Yeah, you never know. That's true. He might be going after Jay, you know, for some beef that Jay got involved with. You never know. That would be actually really interesting. And I'm probably going to go tell Dick and the guys that right now. That was a great idea.
Sounds great.
Probably fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it's come up.
Geez, I just lost my question. Sorry.
Sad
It's all good. We got time.
That's okay. We got time.
Well, with Mouse leaving, is that, like, are we going to see that kind of come up more? Is he...
You know, Mouse wanted to go back and re-enlist, and he thought that was the best way that, you know, he could find purpose in his life. And as far as I know, that's where he's going to be. We'll see. You never know, down the road he might come back, but for the time being, he's gone.
Oh, I know. For you, for your character, this is not necessarily, I'm asking what it's being written or anything. Do you think most of the people in the unit know what happened at the beginning of the end of last season, the beginning of the season?
No, I don't.
Something happened?
I don't think most people know. I think most people assume that Voight killed the guy. I don't think they know how he got out of it. I think it's a big mystery. I think Jay knows exactly what happened. I think Jay knows that Aaron moved the body. I don't think Jay and Aaron would ever talk about that. They're vulnerable characters, but they're not outspoken characters. You know, they don't divulge emotional information like that. So I think that Jay assumes, and Aaron knows that Jay would assume that, but it would go unspoken. Yeah.
So you think that most of them know?
I think most people would assume that he killed him, but I think that people are happy to put the blinders on and you know, mind their own business.
What is it about Voight that makes that, like, make them want to put their blinders on for him?
Makes that okay. Like, basically murder, right?
It is murder.
Not basically.
It is. You know, I think our writers and our producers do a really good job making sure that when Voight does cross the line, it's for justice. And it happens in a way that ethically the viewer can agree with or can understand and feel compassion. Otherwise, he would be irredeemable as a character. But because the writers and producers are taking care of him in that way, they don't let him cross the line in a way that isn't justified.
That makes sense.
To a degree. Yeah. So I give credit to them, a lot of credit.
So I'd
Are you
like
guys,
to.
go ahead.
That's the last
I was
question.
gonna say, are you guys learning new tricks?
As cops?
As cops, like the technical stuff?
You know what? We're all pretty comfy now, and there's always something new to learn, you know, about procedure or something like that. But to be honest, it's really validating and great vote of confidence when the cops that are on set or hanging out and stuff are like, oh no, we'd serve a warrant with you guys. You know what you're doing. That's pretty fun to hear.
So does it get easier as you go along, or is it?
Yeah, it's
or
second
become more
nature now.
complex?
We don't. You know, our tech advisors would say, like, I don't have to teach them how to clear this house. They know where they're going. They know where to stand. They know what to do first. You know, and they kind of let us run the show now, which is great. It's great. It's pretty cool. They've given us a really amazing education.
And it's just like sort of I don't know, necessarily like fantasy come true. Wow, I get to do this.
Yeah, I've always wanted. I wanted to be an FBI agent when I was like 6. You know, so now I'm playing cops and robbers. It's pretty badass. Yeah.
And your character's a lot different than your last Chicago show.
Yeah, it's opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Last Chicago show.
You'd be arresting.
Exactly. Jay would be arresting my last character, Nate. Yeah, true.